Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hello everyone, Craig here with another great business to discuss in this episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. Today's guest is Onyango, and he's selling his display advertising and Amazon Associates business on the Empire Flippers marketplace. So welcome to the show, Onyango. How are you doing today?
Thank you, Craig. I'm doing very well. Glad to talk to you about this business today.
Yes, thank you for coming on and taking the time to do this. And we're looking forward to talking more about your business. But before we dive in, let's go over a brief summary of the business. It's in a display advertising and Amazon Associates business in the home niche, created in January 2020. The average monthly revenue for the business is $3,366, and it makes an average of $3,358 net profit each month. For everyone listening, you can visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing 54608 to learn more about the business, or you can unlock this listing to start your due diligence if you're interested in purchasing this asset. So now that I've given a general overview of the business, let's have a look at what's included in the sale. We have the domain including all site content and files, SOPs, and social media accounts for Facebook and LinkedIn. Okay, Onyango, now let's hear from you. Can you tell us a little about your background in building and running online businesses?
Yeah, sure. Well, I'd like to start from a bit far, like just about 6 years ago, when I gained interest in online working. My first interaction with the online workspace was through Upwork. I've worked with over 500 clients in the process. Towards 2018, I came across a content building agency, and they were writing content for affiliate websites. That's when I developed interest in starting an affiliate marketing business. Actually, working with those clients led to my interest in looking for a suitable niche and starting online business that was owned by myself, and to relieve me from the hustle of having to work for someone. That is when I came up with the idea of starting online business.
Okay, excellent. That seems like a natural journey, using your work experience to build your own business. And how did you come up with the idea to start this business that we have for sale today?
Speaking for this particular business, one is because of passion. It's something that I developed passion towards. Also through internet research, because I did not have a lot of capital to inject into the business. I was looking for a business where I did not have to compete with the big companies, big individuals who had a lot of finances to inject into their business. So settling for this niche was easy for me because I thought it was less competitive. It was something that I could work on individually and be able to compete with the very best businesses out there in the same niche.
Yeah, it's certainly an evergreen niche as well. That will always be popular, the home niche. So you say you have a bit of passion for the niche, and you created all of the content yourself when you were growing the website?
Yeah, I wrote the content myself. So you can tell by the size of business over a space of 15 months, I did the content by myself.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And so the business has grown just consistently over the past year, and it seems that you're able to get quite a few website visitors without doing any link building or anything like that. And you've done well for SEO. So I guess you applied SEO to the content writing when you were producing the writing?
Yes, I did a lot on SEO. Actually, that was the backbone of the growth of this website. I did thorough research on the SEO. I had a client I was working with. So at some point I was worried about link building and stuff. So I consulted the client about link building, if it was a right move. And the guy spoke to me directly and told me the approach he's taken was to target natural links And getting natural links depended highly on writing quality articles. So I focused on quality articles to attract natural links. So I've never done any form of link building on this business.
Yeah, certainly creating high quality content is becoming more of a common strategy for SEO, and one that we hear a lot of sellers having success with. So how come is it that you are selling your business right now?
One of the reasons I'm selling this business is because I love it. Well, I love this business. And if I could start another business again, say I did not work on this business, it will just be because of my love for this business. So the reason I'm selling is I want somebody else with the same energy that I had before to continue the progress of this business. From where I come, they say a man is a tool. And Craig, every tool needs oiling. At this point, I feel like I need to reboot. I need to oil myself. I need certain break because I don't think I can give this business that energy that I gave it before. It's been 15 long months writing, no rest, doing updates, no rest. And I just feel that I need some break, and it will be right if this business got somebody a refreshed energy to take it to the next level.
Absolutely. Yeah, that sounds certainly fair enough. It sounds like you deserve a break, well overdue. So is there anything you've learned from growing this site that you would apply to future sites?
Yeah, I've actually learned one major thing, and that is on consistency. If you're going to work into such businesses, such niches, you need consistency. You don't have to post one blog today and wait another 3 weeks without posting. You don't need to post 2 blogs today and wait another 2 weeks without posting. So the key to success of this business is consistency. So if at all I'm going to start any other business, I'm just going to be consistent. If it is a strategy where I'm saying I need content production strategy, I have to be consistent. So the consistency should span a period of up to 8 months where you are just consistent producing content. So what I've learned in the process of building this business is to be consistent.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's certainly a great lesson to learn. Was there anything you tried with this site that didn't work out for you?
The good thing about this business is I decided to go the simple way. Actually, my simple strategy worked because probably I want to assume that, Craig, you have looked at the growth of this website between January 2020 and around February 2021. You realize I've had what we call an upward graph on this business. And that is because the strategy worked well. The strategy was just on content production, and it worked really well for me. Also, the keywords I was targeting, I stuck to those kind of keywords. That's why the business had an upward trajectory for more than a year.
Yeah, we can certainly see the results. If you look on the listing page, you can see the upward trajectory of the earnings of the history of the business. So you can see that's worked. I guess the majority of your traffic comes from SEO. Do you do any other types of marketing for the business?
No, I only do content marketing, no any other form of marketing. I just write and let the content speak for themselves. I ensure that everything I'm doing is better than anybody or any website that is ahead of me. So I think the skyscraper, where you look at your competitor and all you want is to do better than your competitor. So every time I just want to be better than my competitor.
Yeah, that attitude has certainly led to the success of this business. So as for when a buyer comes on, what do you think are the major opportunities for growth with this website?
The potential of this website is limitless. I tried it and I've not reached the potential of this website because I think just about 3 months ago, I had a point where I was reaching up to 3.5K visitors in a day without doing anything like link building and such related stuff. So I think the potential of this business is limitless, especially for someone who wants to work on this business, somebody who is coming here with the passion, somebody who feel that they need a return on their investment. You can do way better than I've done with this business.
Absolutely, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. As for the day-to-day work, can you describe the amount and type of work you do on this site for maintenance?
Right now, I'm doing updates. Actually, just before you call, I was doing updates on epoxy resins. Yeah, so basically, right now, in the past 1 month, I've been updating the articles. Majorly, I'm just updating articles. I'm looking at URLs. I'm also trying to go by the Google updates, the new requirement, and trying to change things that I can change just to ensure that I stay up to speed with their requirements. So basically right now what I'm doing updates. That aside, I have a couple of articles which I've not posted. I wrote them, but all I need to do is to edit and post them. Even though I want to sell it, I'm still doing some keyword research. And the new buyer is going to be lucky because I think I have up to 50 good keywords that I'll share with them to get them started. That is, if they want to maintain my strategy, I will provide them with up to 50, probably 100 keywords, depending on how we will talk. I'll be giving this business with a lot as an after sale, something like the keywords and stuff. So I've not stopped working on this business just in case I don't get a buyer. I would like to continue.
Yeah, it's really great for a buyer to know that you're maintaining the business while it's for sale and that they're going to get these helpful assets for them to come into the business and continue to grow it. And as for the buyer, what skills or requirements do you think there are for someone who is not familiar with this niche or business model?
Well, this niche is a bit open. It's a very open niche. So anyone who is not familiar with this niche should have a ready-to-learn attitude. So if you're a new buyer and you're not very familiar with this niche, all you need is a ready-to-learn attitude. I don't think it will take you more than 2 weeks to get acquainted with whatever is here. I don't think it will take you a lot of time to know what you're supposed to do. And if at all I'm going to get a buyer, I don't know if your policies allow, but you can give them my Skype ID so that I can guide them through what they need to do next. Because much as I'm selling this business, I still love it and I'd like to see it grow. So I'll be very open helping the new owner of this business.
Excellent. Great for a buyer to know they'll get that hands-on support from you. So I'm sure they'll appreciate that a lot. But what do you think are the biggest risks with this business that a buyer should be aware of?
The biggest risk, not only to the buyer, but even to the existing owner, which is myself, you need to stay up to speed with the Google updates. I think I did a good job. That's why I've not been greatly impacted. I can't say I've been greatly impacted by the updates, and it's because I've been up to speed. I've been reading, I've been looking at what Google is demanding of people working in such niche. That is why this business has stood the test of constant updates on Google algorithms. So for the new buyer, you need to be passionate. You need to love this business. You need to be aware of anything that might want to hurt this business.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes a lot of sense. So excellent stuff. Putting yourself in the shoes of a buyer then, why do you think this is a business worth buying?
Well, I think this business is worth buying because from my point of view, I don't think what I've done and what this business has earned me, much as it might look like a lot of money, I don't think this business has reached up to 50% of its potential. So imagine if you can get this business up to something like 80% of its potential. This business promises a lot. If you can double my efforts, it will give you a lot of return on your investments.
Absolutely, yeah, and the growth of the business so far is certainly a sign of that. So, regarding the sale of the business, would you commit to a non-compete?
Yeah, surely. I'm actually exploring other options and they are not necessarily on the same niche.
Okay, and how much support are you willing to offer buyers? Are you going for the standard 30 days of email and Skype support?
30 standard days or more, depending on how the buyer will want it. I'm willing to give it 30 and more.
Excellent. And are you open to negotiating something like an earnout?
Yes, I'm open depending on the options I have on table. So we'll have to explore the options that I have. If earnout is a viable one, then why not?
Okay. Anything else you'd like to share that I might have missed?
Well, not so much. I just want to tell the new owner that I'm here for them. I'm here for this business. Whatever kind of help that want from my end, I'll be readily available to provide it.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time on Yango. It's been great talking to you.
Thank you too, Craig. I look forward to further communication with you.
Alright everyone, thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this listing has already been sold, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing 54608. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll be given everything you need to know about this business. So until next time, enjoy your digital journey.